It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Turning Point Brewing Company, based in Knaresborough in the UK, and this is a can of their Milk Foley, a strawberry and cream pale, coming in at 6.3% ABV in a 440 milliliter can. Without further ado, I picked this beer up from Sainsbury's. Let's get it out into a glass and see what we get. Should be an interesting one. Nice bit of smoke on the can opening, beer in the glass. I give it a bit of a rigorous pour. Look at the sediment. I'm always impressed by sediment, I always am. I'm always happy when the sediment is in the glass. I've just never seemed to mind it because I've never really drank with my eyes. I mean, to be a real ale drinker in the first place, or start off to be a real ale drinker and then move over, of course, into craft beer, you've got to be a little bit like, I don't just need to drink lager type of person to get into real ale in the first place. And real ales are generally, if you get a really good one, it will have some sediment in. So I've always thought to myself, whenever you see lots of haze, lots of sediment, that it's going to be full of flavour, and importantly, full of vitamin B. We got a one finger whitehead, hazy, amber coloured beer, lots of sediment. I mean, can you see the sediment? Can you see that floating around in the glass? Hopefully you can. Strawberry and cream pale ale. What am I expecting, especially with the word Milk Foley in it? It's going to be lactosey, isn't it? Cool, that is lactosey. Wow. Really creamy, but really strawberry-like at the same time. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, it tastes like... Oh, it tastes like that medicine from the 1980s when you were a kid. When your mother would say to you, it's okay, it tastes lovely, have a mouthful of this. And you're like, and you're like, swallowing it down. Oh, that's not very good. No, that's not very good at all. I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of this at all. Oof. Oh, someone tasted this in the brewery and went, yep, I like kids' medicine from the 1980s. You know when you were a kid and you'd have a mouthful of the medicine on the spoon? Remember the plastic? Remember these horrible... I've got kids myself and we've always got these damn things out. Remember these 5mm spoons that you'd be spooned the strawberry medicine when you wasn't feeling well, and it would be that horrible in the taste that it would be running down the side of your mouth as a kid, and you were like, I can't swallow it, I can't swallow it, it tastes disgusting. Well, guess what, folks? I'm back there again, but as a 42-year-old adult male in 2021, not 1980. Well, now 1980s. That's 40 years ago. Whew. I'm getting old. I don't know what to say about this beer. I don't know why they would choose to make a really lactosey pale ale with strawberries. I don't know who tasted it at the brewery and went, yep, that tastes good, let's sell it. And then equally, I bought this in Sainsbury's. Somebody at Sainsbury's tasted this and went, yeah, I'll do, £3 a can, we'll stick it on the shelf, someone's going to buy that. I mean, lots of you might like it. Lots of you might go, actually, this is lovely. This is right up my street. This is what beer should taste like. But no, not for me. Not for me. I'm much more of a purist these days. I love my pilsners. Love my box and my Weiss beers and my best bitters and yeah, pale ales, IPAs, that sort of thing. Great, magic, porters, imperial porters, Berliner, anything really, but anything but loads of lactose in a pale ale or loads of lactose in an IPA. I just do not see the point. It doesn't add anything to the picture. It doesn't add anything to the game. It doesn't add anything to the beer. Blimey. Yes, I mean, if you want to be, or if you want me to be completely kind of on track with this beer and on vogue, then yeah, okay, we'll talk about it being a strawberry and cream pale. I made that decision to buy the beer. I knew it was a strawberry and cream pale. I went out and bought it. I gave it a go, and perhaps I shouldn't have. But at the same time, I review beer. It's what I do. So I'm going to pick up all the latest, all the new stuff that's hitting the supermarkets. Yeah, I'm going to be all over that. But then I'm going to be completely honest. I'm going to be honest and go, woof. It just makes me sigh. It just makes me sigh. This is my first my first beer from Turning Point Brewing Company. And I bet they brew some stonkers. I bet they brew some amazing beer. But it's got off to a bad start, you know. I've only ever had this beer from them, and I'm, you know, I might take a while to go back and give them a second chance, you know. Not that I'm like narrow-minded or nothing like that. It's like there's so much other beer out there at the moment. There's so many other beers to try. There's so many other breweries that I've not tried yet. Why would I go back to this brewery when they've produced this? I mean, it looks alright. You can rock the beer back and forth in the glass, nice and hazy, carbonation chasing the head of the glass. If you're into this really lactosey style beer, then great, you might enjoy this. But I mean, don't get me wrong, sometimes it works. Sometimes I'll grab hold of something weird and wacky. That Brewdog Mallow Quest, I love that. Sometimes it works, but a lot of the time it doesn't. Oh, children's medicine. For me, that's a 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.